So good evening, friends. How are we doing tonight? Thankfully, I'm getting over the last few days. I've actually had a stomach bug. But I mean, I didn't miss work, and I tried to make my videos, but that's why I was very slow to get back to comments or any messages or anything. So I'm still catching up at everything. But I'm going to show and compare two things, and I sort of ruined my surprise there, but I'll show that in a second again. A lot of people have these Greenlight 240Zs, and don't get me wrong, I like Greenlight, but I'm not so sure I'm going to like this. And I'm not much of a Nissan guy. I think the first of the Z cars I might have gotten was this Tomica Premium, which is actually, the wrong scale, 158, but it's cool. And then I had gotten the M2s. Then I wanted to get the Greenlight because I had seen the Greenlight. I had seen this either on Red Room Diecast, Bog, or was it George's Miniature Car Collection, both two of our friends from Canada. But I'm sure I've seen it on other channels. So when I saw this 72 Datsun 240Z rally car, I know that I'd seen this livery before. And sure enough, I had seen this livery before in this very cool Dydo set. So I'm going to pause the camera, put this together, and then compare it to the Greenlight, which I've already pre-cut. So it'll be a few minutes. Well, for you, it'll be a blink of an eye. But I'm going to come back in a few minutes, and we're going to compare both of these side by side. They're the same car with the same livery. Let's see who does it better. Okay, my friends, so I'm back. Hopefully this will come out better in the edit. So on the left here is the Greenlight Tokyo Torque. And on the right is the Dydo kit that I just put together. And this is only my second Dydo kit, but I've done M2, Kyosho, Ertl American Muscle kits before. So this is much like those. Not bad putting together. Just a few minutes. But let's take a look at the Greenlight first. I've watched Champion DJK and others review these Greenlight Fair Lady Z's, 240Zs. And they're nice castings, but I see a couple of issues. I'm going to hold it here. And what are the first two issues that jump out at you? Well, the proportions here of the windows and the trim around the windows. They've overdone the silver paint for the window frames on both sides, causing it to look malproportioned. And then the other glaring problem is you see the seam here. You have from the headlights forward is obviously a part that looks like it's been glued on. So it's not all one cast piece. And it's a quality ding. And it's a shame because I like this when I initially took out, and then when I'm holding it like this, I see that. And of course I'd known about this. I'd seen this issue on video. But let's go with some of the qualities. I mean, the side marker lights, the tampo work on the side is good. The windows are horrible. The black steelies are accurate for this car. And thankfully, uncharacteristically for a Greenlight, they do not have overly wide tires. These look appropriate and proportional. Lensed headlight covers, painted rally lights. The chrome bumper is part of the casting here, but painted silver. The hood does not seem to open, although it looks like it wants to. It looks like it's got a gap. I tried and I can't get that open. This looks to be a left-hand drive car, although it looks like it's a Nissan Motor Team. I cannot read the driver's names there for the Monte Carlo. But so maybe it was a European spec left-hand drive model for the Rally. We'll know in a second when we check out the Dydo. So these are both models of the same Monte Carlo number 5. You can see the same driver information, team information, slightly different location, but sponsor stickers, same black wheels. Now, Dydo, I just screwed this together a few minutes ago. Dydo does a better job with the windows simply because they have the driver and passenger side windows open. And like the Greenlight, this is a left-hand drive, so I'm not going to assume that Greenlight made a mistake. I'm going to assume that for the Monte Carlo Rally, which was in Europe, which is a left-hand drive market, they probably used a Euro spec 240Z. Both have pretty decent tampo work. Now the Dydo everything is cast one piece, no opening lines, no opening features, as they say. The front bumper and rally lights are chrome. They're not cast on, they're additional pieces. The rear bumper also is an additional piece. The taillights look fairly good. But in reality, the Greenlight, it's a toss-up. But they have the same plate number, same sponsor numbers, few stickers differently. This 90, this J. They've both got Seiko and Dunlop and NGK, which are spark plugs. So Dunlop tires, NGK spark plugs, Seiko timepieces, the driver information. The Greenlight is metal body, metal base. The Dydo is metal body, plastic base. This little skid plate that protects the front pops off so you can get the screw. And both are, this is a single screw, this is a single rivet. So the Greenlight, I got on eBay for, I'm going to zoom out for a second. Got the Greenlight for about $5.50 plus $4.50 shipping, so $10. The Dydo was a lot of, meaning a bundle purchase of 3 of these Dydo kits, and they were $30 shipped from Hong Kong, so about the same price, $10 per Dydo car. And they're both very nice. But again, my biggest problems with the Greenlight are this casting line or this addition on the front. This is just, especially on this, the left-hand side, the driver's side, that looks terrible. That, and they should have just not painted that chrome trim on the side windows. Honestly, the Dydo is not perfect either. It looks like the front of the roof is bulged up. So I'm going to bring out a third 240Z real quick. The M2 kit that I did a few weeks ago. And, normally I pick on M2 for being a little big for scale and so forth. And this has an opening hood, nicely detailed engine. But M2 has the windows open. This, of course, being a Japanese domestic right-hand market, right-hand drive version. But M2 got the proportions here on the rear roof pillar and the rear windows better than either Greenlight or Dydo. And that's going to seem odd, but if you take a look, this roof just comes up too high. You know, unless I get another brand of, another premium brand to compare it to, I'm going to assume that M2 does the roof better. Actually, the tail end looks better on the M2. The proportions just look a little better. The headlights look better. Now this doesn't have the glass headlight covers. It has lensed inserts. But they're all nice. And for $10 shipped, these two are not a bad bargain. And if you're into something different for your collection, you can find some of these Dydo kits very reasonable. The very first Dydo kit I got was this Toyota Celica GT. Now this one, I took the spare wheels from Inno 64 and replaced the little wheel covers. So that's another thing with these Dydo kits, with these screw together cars, you could do a little bit of modification, wheel swaps very easily. You know, so there we go. Greenlight versus Dydo 240Z. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting. Again, I still have to catch up on answering comments and even emails. Rick from Whole Lotta Zepp emailed me today, and I did finally, I think he emailed me yesterday. I did finally respond to him. You know, as I fully recover from this, you know, mild stomach flu, I'll be getting it together mentally. So you guys have a great night. Like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Comments are always a real prize for me. So thank you, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.